again. Today I'm going to show you my process of onion skin dyeing some secondhand fabric and turning that fabric into a Wattlebird dress, which is a pattern by Common Stitch, an independent pattern company from Australia. Onion skin dyeing is really easy, and we'll go through the process in the video. This is kind of a mock-up of what the fabric looked like before I dyed it. So I bought this for $2 at an op shop. It was a king single size, so about 2 meters by 1 meter. I can't remember the exact measurements, and it says that it's a cotton percle. I don't know what that means, but it's soft and it's cotton. Not 100% cotton, but it's cotton. Yeah, so let's have a look.
I've been collecting onion skins for months, waiting for the right fabric to arrive, and when I found this sheet at an op shop for $2, I knew it was the right one. So I combined all of the onion skins with water in a large pot and brought it to the boil, and I let that simmer for about an hour. I then combined the dye with the pre-soaked sheet in the biggest plastic bucket I had. There's conflicting information as to how long you need to soak the sheet for, but I soaked mine for about 8 hours before giving it a gentle rinse in some soapy water and hanging it out to dry. This original colour was so bright and so vibrant, but unfortunately the sheet still smelled of onions. And because I didn't use a fixative, when I put it in the washing machine, it faded quite badly. So the final colour is not quite as bright, but it's still nice and earthy. And I decided to go ahead with the Wattlebird dress anyway. For some reason the pattern only calls for 1 pocket, but I decided to do 2 because who only wants 1 pocket? I also extended it by about 20 centimeters because I'm not into the mini skirt life. With all my pieces cut out, the first step is to put in the bust darts. Darts are really simple, just a straight stitch with a knot tied at the beginning. To finish the bodice off, all you have to do is hem the top, which is folded over 1 centimeter, then 2.5 centimeters, and then top stitched. When putting in side pockets, I like to finish off all of the seams before sewing it together. It just makes it easier, especially when you've got the right colour overlocker thread in your overlocker. I don't know if I'm missing something, but the pattern didn't have a notch for where you're supposed to put the pockets. So I just used the Cami cut-off line for the front and back so that my pockets would be aligned when I put the 2 pieces together. I love how simple this pattern is. Already I'm putting the front and back together. The next step is to do the binding, which is also the straps. Now, while I've done binding before, I've never done it quite like this. I don't know the real name for this method, but it's sort of, you fold it backwards and that's when the edge is encased and the binding is on the inside so you can't see it. It's actually a really neat way to do it and I was quite impressed. I'll definitely be using this method again. Next up is to complete the back straps before you attach them in the same method that the binding is done. and then attach them to the back with a sweet little crisscross. Now you can try it on. Unfortunately for me, I'd gotten my sizing all wrong and I had to take it in at the side seams. I was too lazy to unpick it and I really ruined the beautifully finished bound edge. I also decided to take the pockets off because they were sitting right on my hips and it was really unflattering. That was unfortunate. The final step is to decide on a length and hem your new dress. I really recommend this pattern. It was very simple to make, easy to follow, and the ties at the back are super cute. I didn't mention before, but I also made a sway back adjustment by taking in the centre back seam. I can't wait to try and onion skin dye this again, next time using a fixative, and hopefully retaining the yellow colour. Until next time, bye!